Hello. Uh, Wait a second. I think I've forgotten something. Give me a sec. Hello. Yep, there. Oh wait, I do have the. Oh, hold on. It's yeah. Okay. Eh, mm, it's tiny, but maybe I should just yeah, maybe I should just do something like this. I did not think this through. Yep, I did not think this through. Hold on, let me hide this and this. It should suffice for today. There you go. So we're just gonna continue drawing this. Yep, kind of like that. Not really planned for anything per se. Gaming wise, I have a couple games in mind, but not yet. Not moving on yet. Could do a little darker. Okay, now get the brush. That is too dark. Hi, Grandmas. Hello. Hi, hi. Oh, wait, do I already have a darker one? Oh, I do. I do. It's this one. Hi, Grandmas. How are you doing? Hi, hi. Come in. I hope all is well. Today we're just gonna do some art, chill, yapping, something like that. Let's see. Gonna add some darker shades at like these places. How am I today? I'm doing pretty nice, pretty solid. I finished work and now I'm back here streaming. Though something kind of happened during work though. It's more just like it's nothing much. It's so basically they told me to work until 3, but suddenly they said 5, but I said you told me 3, so I just left. Ah, I don't like sudden disruption, like sudden change in schedule. That is not very nice. Everything's been pretty solid. Ah, okay, now I'm continuing this art, my journey to rendering hair. We've been having a rainy day today. Do you like rainy days or not? I mean, I like rainy days because it's cooler, but I don't like when it's like it wets my boots and stuff. It, my shoes, not my boots. Yeah, they do that quite a lot. Cause I don't. It's not mainly cause they rains on my like boots, but my shoes, but more like when I walk, like the puddles and the water puddles, the splash of waters they get into my shoes and makes my shoes wet. Hi, friend, fragrances. Hello. Hi, hi. I remember you. You told me that you like rhythm games when I was playing also the other day. Good to see you again. Hi, hi. You're like not rainy days. You normally work outside. Ah, I see. You're doing it currently also at the moment. Nice. How many stars do you usually play on Osu? Like traditional Osu? Wait, you're working outside Grimace like a construction work and stuff? You're a postman? Ah, I see, I see. Nice. I hope your work's been well. I haven't really seen a postman as much lately. You play everything around 6 to 8 stars. Damn, I couldn't even get through 4 stars. That's correct. Pushing limits every mod slash maps. Damn, you're doing some performance point farming. We are there. We just fast in and out. Ah, Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Very fast. How much is like a postman's like salary? It's a pretty tired job, so I suppose it's gonna be pretty. It should be pretty high, right? Hi Yuva, hi Kuya, hi Sarki. Hi Yuva, hi Sarki. Wait, did you guys saw the? Oh wait, Sarki sent me the Sekiro anime. Either you would go for scores or raw aim. Ah, you don't consider having performance points for skill. Oh, so or just raw scores. Ah, I see, I see. I know some people farm performance points. Ah, I don't even have the skills to do that. Sekiro. It differs on country. Ah, I see, I see. Makes sense. That's realistic at 2026. I'm pretty hype, but the animation though I feel like could, you know, and it's Crunchyroll. I'm still happy it got an anime, but is it selfish to say I want it to look even more grand? RC really hates Sekiro. He was not much impressed by the quality and animation. It does not look like anything, but I like the implication that comes with the anime. It might means that we are getting, you know, new games and stuff. Or DLC. Like they just suddenly released a Sekiro anime out of nowhere. I feel like there has to be some motive behind it. Not coping. Sasuke! Hi, wanna join a Christian rock band? We'll call it Nuns and Moses. Nice. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, Tasuke. Hello, welcome in. That is a nice joke. I think the art style is supposed to be like older anime style. Uh, it's not really the art style per se. It's more like the animation quality. I was expecting like you know, I want Sekiro to be animated by UFO Table. That would be banger. Yes, the big company can do better animation for sure. Yeah. Imagine though if Mappa or UFO Table animates Sekiro. Yeah, I hope they I hope they did the justice. Then again, it's Crunchyroll. It has no quality to it though. Yeah. Yeah, that would be crazy. Imagine. Man, I was not expecting Sekiro to suddenly get an anime. That is so random. Or is it not random? It's planned all along. From Software is cooking something, and we don't know what. Like out of like all the Souls games and like Elden Ring, they chose Sekiro. It has to have some significance for it. It was random. It's really random, which is why it gives me hope. Like, you know, maybe Sekiro 2 or DLC is actually a thing. That they're trying to do that. Dark Souls 3 as an anime would be actually insane, honestly. Yeah, Suki, yeah, that was what I was saying. Maybe it's like not a distraction, but more like a commercial for Sekiro 2. You know, they wanna give more like uh attention to Sekiro and then release the second game. You think might be foreshadowing for DLC or two? Yeah, 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 Tasuke. Yeah, exactly. I'm really hoping that's the case. Not just me blindly coping. Imagine if we could play as Saki Joe, or imagine I think it's probably gonna be a sequel. I mean prequel, not a sequel. I feel like there's nothing to continue after the ending. What if we get to play as, let's say, Ishin, Sakijo, or you know, who else? Tomoe maybe. We haven't saw Tomoe in Sekiro at all, and she's like really strong, isn't she? Like she might be like a main character, and we have to fight all of them. Maybe young Ishin again. Maybe they make a prequel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Without destroying the canon. Yeah, there's like characters that hasn't like that are in the story. Like who's the lady again? Sekiro medicine lady. Her name is Emma. Yeah, Emma's like master. What's the name? Yeah, Ashina, Tomoe. We haven't seen Prime Ishin. We don't really know what Sekiro do. These four have like potential for prequels. Maybe Ishin story. Maybe Sekijo story. Yeah, Emma. Yeah, yeah. So maybe Owl. I just couldn't think Owl as like a playable character. Like Ishin looks more like a playable character than Owl, just because how huge Owl is. General Tamura, where Ishin got his Yari, aka spear. Oh yeah, yeah, that too, that too. We just need to fight Tomoe. Imagine if people were right and like Tomoe is actually, uh, what's the name? Melania. Just imagine. You just need a game from the Sekiro universe. So. Melania was hard. I haven't really, because of my laptop keeps crashing. I haven't really finished Elden Ring. I'm thinking I should start it like after October, cause I'm gonna do like a lot of art in October. The waterfall dance of Melania. It was supposed to be Tomoe's move. Really? So wait, does that mean like Sekiro, Dark Souls, Elden Ring are all like connected, like all in the same world? I mean, they're all by From Software, so they could do that. Same director as well. None of them are connected. Ah. Wait, does Melania use this like lightning attacks as well? Imagine a speed of all From Software in one. Isn't that Night Rain? No. I mean, Night Rain is pretty close. Instead of Executor, I think they should add another character that is actually like a just Sekiro. Purely Sekiro mechanic. They should make like a whole Sekiro system in Night Rain. That would be amazing. You can like have see kanjis, you can step on people's head, posture break them blow. But I think that would be too OP though. Combat mechanic is going to be complex if that's the case. Probably, but I think they'll figure something out. You know, I mean it's them. Combat mechanics gonna. Oh, I read that. If we're gonna take a break from time to time, so keep it looking. Thank you, Saki. Thank you for coming. I hope you have a nice day. Wait, does everybody in chat play Sekiro? Kasuke, are you also a Sekiro fan? Everybody here likes Sekiro. No, not you. I see. I think you might like Sekiro if you like rhythm, because I feel like Sekiro, while it's not directly like a rhythm game, it does have like rhythms and stuff during the boss fights. Like, reflexes, rhythm, kaching kachang, all the parries. Somehow I feel like, no, I'm kind of messing up the shading. I still need to learn how to like render art properly. It's gonna be quite a long process. I think one day eventually I'll finish all of the FromSoft games. Dark Souls, Elden Ring. I don't know if I can get to play Bloodborne, but we'll see. You're not sure you'll enjoy, but you look at it later. Yeah. That game is really like up to the person, but I really like the game personally. I think it's very chill. A lot of people would disagree, but I do like it a lot. I've seen some people that's good at Elden Ring, but they absolutely hate Sekiro. Makes me kind of sad. Lately, I just realized like I finished Sifu, right? Sifu, I feel like Sekiro has such a massive world, a huge world, and the graphics is pretty good. A lot of stuff. somehow Sifu has twice the size, and I'm wondering how like assets actually work. Like, I would think Sekiro is a larger game, but it's not. Hmm. Yes, you've. Man, listening to this music really makes me like look forward to the next few chapters of Deltarune. Apparently, we're getting another one next year. I don't know what, like I don't know like what about the remaining of the chapters. Is it gonna be another 2 years? Maybe, hopefully not in 7 years. Plus, chapter 3 and 4 took way too long to make. It's like 3 years. Oh, that's an ad. What's my favorite anime? Hmm. Take a guess. One Piece? Nope. I mean, I've read almost the entirety of One Piece, but I didn't watch the anime. I just read the manga. It has good like early on. It has like pretty decent arcs, but the newer ones I just didn't get into them as much. JJK is pretty good, but I don't like the final arc. It's I like JJK for the brain rots and memes, but not exactly the lore. I mean, it's really solid. It's really good at the beginning. It's the ending is a bit weird though. Demon Slayer is like okay-ish for me. I didn't find it like extremely good, but it's not as bad as people say, but it is certainly overrated. You didn't like One Piece at all. You watched like 100,000 episodes, but you watched that many episodes. Surely you like it, right? That's some dedication, though. You watch over 1,000 episodes, but even though you don't like it. I wouldn't do that. No, I think people keep saying it will get better, even though it didn't. I think my favorite One Piece arc is early on rather than later on. I think when it enters Wano arc is when it all starts to get boring for me. Hi Dorito, hello. Hi, how you doing? Tell me my favorite anime genre. Favorite genre is tricky. I like slice of life, I suppose, like the wholesome ones for now. But I also like comedy. I also like isekai. I also like shonen. So can't say I have favorite genres. Just take me the anime. The reason why I told you to guess is like honestly, I also don't really know myself. If you wanna say, I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, right? I really like Dragon Ball. But I like Dragon Ball. Like it's special to me. It's like one of the earliest like anime that I watched. The first anime is Slam Dunk. Obviously, I still have really fond memories watching it. It's like one of the first shonen anime for me. And Dragon Ball, yeah, I like Dragon Ball, but writing wise, like it has some good writings in Dragon Ball Z, but I don't think it's like top tier. But I do like it a lot. I enjoy watching it. Anime, I think I like ReZero. Does that count? ReZero is probably one of the top for now. Lore wise, storytelling wise, I really like the ReZero. And if you say comedy show, I like Gintama. That show is too funny. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, I couldn't really pick out a favorite. I like these. Sorry, Yuva. ReZero. Yeah, ReZero. The whole name is starting reincarnated. No, it's re colon starting another life. Starting life in another world from zero. That's why it's shortened to ReZero. Yeah, it's re colon starting life in another world from zero. And the Japanese name is Zero Kara Hajimete no Isekai Sekatsu or something. I think that yeah, you know, you're just wondering because you misheard. It's fine, it's fine. I wasn't saying it clearly as well. It's kind of my fault. Comment. Oh. You only watched the first season, you have to catch up. Better rewatch it. I really like the first season, but I also really like the second. The third season is also great. I like them. I like them. I like how like you know you watch like the main character, you know, his character growth and stuff. Really enjoyed it. Has to be one of my favorite main characters, but he got a pretty bad reputation in anime community, I suppose. But I really like Subaru. He'll be back in the field. Thank you for the luck, Yuva. Thank you, thank you. ReZero is amazing. I remember like Subaru is good to how much he went through. Yeah, yeah. Not necessary that. Like I mean, cool character, strong willpower are cool, but I really like his character growth more than actual like ability, mentality. Those are still pretty goated, but what makes me like the character is like how the storytelling makes like the makes us the viewers able to connect with like the main characters, you know. And I really like what they've done, gotta say. That man is the author for ReZero is a sadistic master storyteller. He just likes to torture us. Ho ho. Tape Nagasaki, I think that's the name. Oh, sorry. You like animes which start a bit on the comedy side, but then suddenly gets bitter dark. The ReZero is rather dark. Darker than black is a good one. Yeah. Started on the comedy side, then gets dark, huh? I can't really think of any anime like that, honestly. I don't know if I want like comedy, I just watch comedy. When the tone suddenly shifts, it's kind of disorienting, I guess. It can still be good, but you know, sometimes it just makes me feel a bit sad. First season has storyline, but was a bit funny. Season 2 was dark, right? Really dark. Are there like gore and graphic stuff in that anime, or is it fine? Yeah. So when I watch it, you don't want to spoil. It's not gory though. Ah, I see, I see. I'll check it out. Though lately I've been enjoying slice of life. It warms my heart. You know, just some really bearable daily life, maybe school life, no pressure anime. I used to really really. I used to be really into like edgy stuff and etc etc. Lately I'm just not as into that as before. But yeah, man, we love animes. Anime, huh? What good animes are there lately? Like new ones? what other what good new animes are there? I haven't been catching up in the anime field lately. Been slacking off. Mushoku Tensei. Oh, I know about Mushoku Tensei. Mushoku Tensei is great. I like the story. World buildings, characters. The only thing I didn't really like is Rudius himself. Not really a big fan of Rudius. He's a you know how he is. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. That makes that makes the anime great. No one is a Rudius fan. I know some people that really likes Rudius. But yeah, the anime is great though. It doesn't need like a likable main character for the story to be good. I know there's like some pretty. Also, Rudius is like it started off as like another generic kind of isekai manga. The main character gonna get OP, he's talented, but it's not like that at all. I'm not gonna spoil anything, I suppose. But it's not like the main character didn't really get like super OP, which is pretty new, I suppose. I don't really like Rudius, but I really like Kazuma. I don't know, Kazuma is more of a comic relief. I guess you can't really compare. Kazuma of Aqua Goddess anime. Yeah, the anime name is Konosubara Konosuba Konosubarashi no Sekai. What's it again? Konos Konosubarashi Sekai ni Shukufuku wo. God God blessing on this wonderful world. Short or to be short, it's mainly known as Konosuba. It's a yeah, it's a basically a parody of isekais. Yeah, but it's funny and I like it. That's like yeah, it's funny. SSJ さん、こんばんは。こんばんは、こんばんは。はじめまして。こんばんは。How are you doing? Funny is hilarious. It's hilarious. It is a really good comedy. It's also a pretty good isekai. It's also one of those that's like really heartwarming. Like you don't have to worry about anything dark, any dark twists and stuff. It's just fun to watch. And there's also story, which is pretty amazing. Konnichiwa, konbanwa. Genki desu ka? Genki? Yeah, I still need to find a good procedure. Like the shading right now is not too bad, but I feel like it could use more work. I could keep practicing. Genki desu. Anatamo. Is it anatamo? Like if it's just you two. Oh, but no, it's you two. Like and you. I don't know. 私も元気です。You not even the first episode made you laugh so badly. If you like comedy, I really suggest to check Gintama out. That one is really funny. It's one of the very few that actually make me laugh really loud. Like I don't really usually show too much emotion when watching stuff, but Gintama is that one anime that actually make me like laugh really loudly. Aqua laughing because Kazuma died of heart attack with Pete Pants being a taking the goddess into the ball is such a big brain move though. I really like Kazuma. He's actually pretty OP if you think about it. I don't know if you notice how massive his arsenal is like at the end of the story. He's not that strong on his own, but like all of his like skills and stuff, man. He has like a full whole 2 pages of skills kinda. He has so many things he can use and he's real so cunning. That's the biggest endorsement I've seen for Gintama. Yeah, I really like Gintama. It's really funny. Could also because uh you know Chinese, Japanese, Asians kind of have a little more similarities in like humors and stuff. I suppose culturally speaking, there are a lot of similar stuff here. I think Gintama is the only anime where I actually like enjoy all the filler episodes. Like Dragon Ball, like some of the fillers episodes are pretty decent. Like I don't know. I think I had fun watching like Garlic Junior arc or something. And just a little, not a lot, but like I still had fun watching those fillers. But some of them are just falls kind of flat. I mean, they're fillers after all. Like how they extend like the whole Namek Frieza fight, and there's like a lot of fillers there compared to the manga. I read the manga first, so when I watched the anime, I'm so confused. Like, why did Vegeta revive on like Planet Namek when Goku and Frieza are fighting, and a lot of stuff. I don't know. Fillers is a bit like, how should I put this? I mean, it's a filler. These days, the ones that make you laugh and the feel goods are more of the slice of life stuff. Gintama has a lot of slice of life, but if it really wants to, it could like make you cry immediately. Like some of the episodes are pretty touching. Endless anime suddenly stopped. I would say Gintama is not. I mean, I'm a bit like sad. Like there are like relationship plot lines that isn't like finished, I suppose, but like it does have an ending and a plot line. So I guess that kind of makes sense. Hold on, let me do a little bit of this. Ah, okay. See more of Black Clover. All the episodes of Beach Philolus. Okay. Hunter x Hunter. I don't even know if that would ever, if Hunter x Hunter would ever be finished. And some people did say like, what am I working on at the moment? I'm just practicing art. Yeah, I'm just practicing rendering here. I'm just drawing for the sake of drawing, I suppose. Though, yep. Gotta respect that's looking good though. Really? Thank you. Though I do think like, yeah, I do think it's good. It's a lot better than some of the hair renders that I used to do. But it definitely could use a lot more work. Like I need to do more practice in order to like, master art. And not necessarily master art, but I want to I strive to be better. You have to thank me again for raiding the cockroach VTuber once. Some horror VTubers you follow found him and vice versa. Nice. You're welcome. Though I haven't really chatted in his stream much. Occasionally I'm in there, popping in to watch a little of the art. Need 10k hours to master something. Keep on the grind. Keep on the grind. I also need 10k hours to master all the yaps and stuff. I feel like I can go even more hog wild than now. I don't really want to say something too weird. Could always use something funny. Smug. I wanna work on that smug emote a bit more. I feel like I can improve it a bit. Not that it's awful, but I feel I can work a bit more on that emote. Yeah, I'm gonna. How about I rework that emote tomorrow maybe? Or maybe I can make a new emote tomorrow. I kind of want to try that. Not sure if I have enough time for that, but I could maybe try. We'll see. We'll see. You love my smart emote. I think a lot of people like the smart emote. I'm glad. Smug. I saw people having the smug emote. I also want the smug emote. I need more emotes though. I feel bad for like the subbers. They don't have enough emotes to use. I wanna give them more. Smug supremacy. That being said, I really need to learn Live 2D in order to, either uh either to make my I don't know V2 model and my emote making as well. It would help a lot. Yeah, I think that's a solid plan. You sub for the supports, not for the emotes, the cherry on tops. Aw. Still though. More emotes is good, right? I'm sure you'll agree. Though thank you for the support though. Appreciate it. More emotes is always good. Yeah, so. It's good. My my way of speech is affected by a certain I know a certain Japanese gremlin. Ah, my way of speaking definitely changed quite a bit. Don't know why. Been staring on her stream for too long, I guess. Too much Appy stream. We like the funny potato lady. Her streams are funny. Her streams are fun. There's always so much going on. The sense of that is taking a toll to you. Well, very soon you're gonna be a 5 foot one. Do you know being short is contagious? When she speaks English all the time, but sometimes it's Japanese. Yeah, I don't know how she does that. I couldn't do like speaking English and then I suddenly switch to Chinese. Maybe I'm not comfortable enough, but mm, can't really do that honestly. Though I don't have to force myself to do that. It's just yep. Her accent. Her accent is so clear like for a Japanese. I guess she's also Filipino. You don't get tired of it? Yeah. she's almost accentless. Like there is some accent, but like it's leaning close to like accentless, which is pretty good. Like after I like all the JGBB members, they're really cool. But sometimes the accent is could be a bit strong. Just sometimes. That it might make me not understand what they're saying because my English is also like not the best because I'm also obviously ESL. From what you can tell, I also have an accent. I don't know what my accent is. Somebody told me it's Singaporean. I have no clue why I have a Singaporean accent though. I mean Singaporean nowadays have Malaysian accent. I guess I stole it from them. We trade the accents. She finds something really nice in the game. Sugoi. Eh. Sugoi. There's also like when you pull out a really cool maneuver in game. Uma. I'm not sure if I hear her say that as much, but it's a thing. I'm pretty sure. No clue which accent, but my accent is cute. I just wish my accent is clear. Like it doesn't like sound too uh I hope it's not like too hard to understand my accent. I could still speak like a Malaysian accent and in a Malaysian accent. Yeah, I could still do that. Like most accents, just not yours. Oh, why? Don't be like that. I think a lot of people don't like their own like accent, but they like other people's accent. It's like a common theme for a lot of people, which is pretty interesting, I suppose. You understand me, bro. You understand me more easy than most ghosts. What are ghosts? I feel like I butchered the pronunciation. Okay, time to do like some highlights. Let's see. Scouse people part of the UK. I see. I think the best ones for English are Australian, Italian, and Japanese. Not the best, but your favorite, I guess. Appy absolutely loves Australian accent. She even tries to mimic, and she actually does a really good job at mimicking Australian accent. Like even some Australian streamers like that rated Appy before, and they say like Appy actually does a really good job at mimicking the accent. She says stuff like, "Do you know I drink tap water?" You like it too much? Yeah. Scouse is a new term though. Let me look that up. Omoshiroi. Oh, Liverpool English or the Merseyside English. Omoshiroi. Not the best, but your favorite. Japanese accent. I love Japanese accent. It's so how should I put it? It's so cute, it's so funny. It feels so like not English but in a good way. It feels so special. You lived in Australia for a bit and it's where you learned more of your English. It's your weakness. Why is it a weakness though? Is it not a good thing? This looks good. The Japanese accent is really cute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like them. You will join a bit later again. Have to do some stuff outside work. See you at work. See you later, Tasky. I hope work goes well. Take care. By weakness, you mean the more you hear it, you start liking the person more immediately. Aw. I also like Australian the Aussie accent, but I don't know why they get a lot of hate though, and don't never understood the reason. They they're just a funny accent. I also like British accent. I like British accent. People have a hard time understanding some stuff. Really? I think if their accent is like very, how should I say it? Very thick, then maybe. But usually that's not the case though. It's easier than Scottish. 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 What's Scottish accent like again? I don't know. I know British accent. Like after watching some clips of like Doctor Who, I really like British accent. British accent is always like, how should I say it? It's 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 very I don't know how to describe, but I like it. It can it I can't mimic accent. You know the Limmy. Limmy. He's a streamer, I guess. Nope, not really. I don't know about mimicking accent. But give me a sentence, I'll try to mimic the Japanese accent. Because I know it's like hiragana and katakana pronunciation, but convert it into English. I don't know, but I really like Japanese accent. I don't know why. Even though sometimes it's like a bit unclear for me, like I just mentioned, it could be like a bit hard to understand. But I still like it a lot. Hold on, let me just Want to hear the Scottish accent? Look up Limmy Papa Burglar on YouTube. Okay, okay. Lemmy Papa Burglar. They sound what? That sounds so different from British. Interesting. It sounds so unique. Purple, purple burglar alarm. Purple bu purple burglar alarm. If you wanna see a funny skit from his olden days on TV, leave me steal feathers. Let me check that. It should be short, right? Purple burglar alarm. But it's very different, super hard to understand. Really, I mean, it does sound very special. But then, Dusky-kun, Dusky-senpai. What? Kilogram of feathers? I like this trick question. I, re I remember during elementary school we had this exact trick question. A bag of feathers, a bag of a kilogram feathers and a bag of a kilogram steels. Which one's heavier? Like a trick question in math as an exam. Only one person in the class got it correct. Somebody actually think outside of the box and say they're the same, and most others just pick steel, including me. I'm pretty dumb. But they're both a kilogram. I can hear like some resemblance to like British accent, but they are like rolling their tongue even more. And then like they tend to pronounce like the vowels with a more like a O sound. I like that. I like seeing like accents. Steel's heavier than feathers. I like how he set up the order. They're both a kilogram. Man, I like that one so much cause it got me once and I'm like, oh, I didn't know about trick questions until that exam. Like oh, that's omoshiroi. When you're in Glasgow, if it wasn't for your friend, you probably wouldn't understand anyone. It took you months or of hanging out every day to learn it. Scottish or Australian accent? Where's Glasgow? I'm not very well educated in geography, especially knowing how easily I get lost in games. I think geography is not my thing. Scottish. Ah, so it's in Scotland. Scotland. I like British accent. Blimey. We've met in Australia, but she's Scottish from Glasgow. Ah, なるほど. Ah, I wanna hear Dusky's Japanese accent. British mansion. British lemon. Hi lemon. British mate. I like British. Lemon. Hello. How are you doing on this fine day, my dear lemon? That sounds so weird. I'm not doing that yet. Lemon, cheese. You're streaming when you remove the accent. What? We like the accent. Thank you for the shout out. Yeah, Lemon is another Lemon streamer, a very cool streamer, British streamer, also new streamer. Check her out. I think they're playing Hollow Knight lately. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. The only not so great thing about today is it's extremely hot today. I don't know why it's so hot, but it's really hot. But other than that, it's going really good. It's great. How about you, Lemon? Are you gonna stream soon? And that was a fun conversation about accents. I really actually want to learn British accent. After watching some British shows, it's it always sounds so elegant to me. I really like it. You post me some ice cubes. Thank you, Lemon. I really need to be refreshed. You're touching grass later. Not the grass. Not the grass. No. Just gonna take the opportunity. Then you have Zan and Daisuke here. If you use any of my art for Appy screams, of course, feel free to. Feel free to. You can use it for Appy's thing because it's Appy's. It's basically Appy. We're also drawing some emotes so that we can all use different Appy emotes. Wait, you are doing this. Yeah. Dusky is really good too at drawing and really quick too, unlike me. I'm a slow poke. And how do I be more British? How should I say? How should I form my sentences in order to be more British? You know, as a Chinese, I might like Marmite. I haven't tried Marmite yet, but I feel like as a Chinese, I would like Marmite. Like I've tried soy sauce with bread, and it's pretty good, honestly. Marmite's very nice and salty. Arigatons. You end up using it. You guys want the link or something? Credit should be enough. I still don't have the confidence to start like VGen. Maybe one day. Let's think of using her the deadline. You think I need to pronounce some words first. Naruhodo. You're fine with just the usage. I see. If it's like in a if it's just in the video, it's fine. I guess. Maybe just a little credit. Yeah, just I maybe in the description is enough. I don't want like the credits to like mess up the video. Like I don't want it to cover any of the content. Maybe you can just put like art by somebody. Then that should be fine. So. Um, I haven't really tried Marmite. I don't even know about Marmite until like lately. There's like somebody made like a British gross food compilation, and I saw Marmite. I'm like, it looks like some jam. Don't know what's gross about it. Apparently people don't like the taste, but I've heard like from some Australians they eat Vegemites, and like Vegemites and Marmite has pretty similar taste, and it's salty. It tastes kind of like soy sauce. I'm like, soy sauce? That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I mean, I like my sweet jams, but soy sauce is pretty good. Sometimes we do like fried eggs, and then we just sandwich the fried eggs. Before we sandwich the fried eggs, we would like put like soy sauce on the fried eggs, and it gets like sandwiched. And the bread has some like soy sauce stains on it, and it's amazing though. I really liked it. I started thinking about it, not sure about doing some mockups. Been looking at the fan art channels and some cool stuff. Nice. If they give credit and screen highlighter. Ah, I see. Sorry for hijacking the stream. No, it's fine. It's not really hijacking the stream. Hey. I mean, I'm still doing art and stuff. I was here to yap. Anyways. If I savory and soy sauce, you like Marmite? Yeah. Also, I think like as a Chinese, you know how the stereotype is. We eat a lot of stuff. I think I can handle. I have a question. Do you guys like say you're in McDonald's or not McDonald's, just any place like with ice cream and fries, maybe chips or crisps? Would you like dip your crisps or chips into like ice creams? You know, like like the McDonald's chips. You know, just dip them in ice cream. Yes, finally, somebody that didn't call me weird. You had ice cream with your fries. You would dip. Two of them. Nice. The other time I say that, people call me weird. But yeah, I would dip. It's. I mean, ice cream is sweet. Tomato sauce, ketchup is sweet. You know, just saying. You do enjoy eating it? Ice cream just after finishing your chips? I see. I think they actually work really well though. They have not tasted peak. I really like this combo. It's amazing. Every time I eat like ice cream, I call like I eat the I don't know fries. I don't like just fries. I need like sauce. But sometimes I call McFlurry, and it works better than like ketchup. Ketchup is still great, but mm, especially yeah, especially when the fries are freshly made, which I barely eat in Taiwan. Like I don't know why, but I don't know if it's just these few McDonald's shop, but their fries are soggy as hell. It makes me not want to eat them. I like the freshly made ones. Sweet and salty it is. A sweet balance. You don't like mixing sweet and salt in your mouth, otherwise you would. Ah, I see. Sweet and salty, it depends on the sweet and salty. Sometimes they can go really well together. Like in Chinese dish Malaysia, there's like roast pork. Roast pork, you know. Sometimes we do like some dishes with roast pork. It has like soy sauce and stuff, so it's like salty. But you also add like some sugar on it, so it's like salty, but it with a bit with a tinge of like sweetness. It actually works really well. Like how they like, what's the word for it? It works really well with each other. Oh no, I'm missing Malaysia's food. Ever since I'm here, food has been pretty bland. I wish I can like cook, but I can't really cook. I mean the food here is nice. It's like, noodles and stuff, ramen's pretty good. But I sometimes I just miss like, the Chinese dishes like in Malaysia or just like other foods. Mm. Oh, I'm hungry. People talk about Macca's chips here, but the Burger King ones, fresh of oil. That's the good stuff. You've yet to try this one. You wanna see what's all the food house about? Burger King. I know a lot of people hate on Burger King. And in Malaysia, I ate Burger King with my dad once, and I didn't like it at that time. I think it's cause like the burgers that we chose are just bad. But now that I've eaten Burger King lately in like Taiwan, like usually cause from Uber delivery, because it's one of the cheapest options there is. It's actually not bad. It's actually pretty decent. You know, the get out the cake. Burger King is pretty good in Brazil. That's decent here. It's also decent here. Chili cheese bites from Burger King, your beloved. Welcome back, Yuva. Welcome back. We're talking about food, and I'm hungry. Chicken nugget from McD. I think lately I've been eating like McD chicken nuggets and they're good, but I've eaten better. I think I like Burger King's, at least Taiwan Burger King chicken nuggets more. That one is amazing. I think the crunchiness and stuff. I like it. Kiss the homie. Same. Yeah. I've seen like, back in the days I watched like Penguins Moist Critical like crazy. He's like he's like he really hates like Burger King basically. It's not that bad after I tried it in Taiwan. You forgot to ask about your drawing. I'm doing some practice for hair rendering. So this is like a random art, but I want my hair rendering to look absolutely stellar. So I've been trying new stuff for hair rendering, and because I couldn't like really focus off stream, so I'm doing it on stream. Also, it's to chill from like I don't know, stream playing games. I've been playing Sifu. I quit Sifu, and I kind of want to start new games like Elden Rings and stuff. But school is starting, and it's almost October, and like October, you see that then. Like in October, I want to do more art streams. So if I start Elden Ring now, I would probably like uh leave it like on hiatus for the entire October, then continue it on like, oh, this is awful. On November. I don't want that 1 month break. So why not just start arting now? You know. I don't know how to render the highlight. I need to test all the brushes. You need to render hair like a god. I want to do that. I don't know how. Especially this part, Dusky. Like, you know how like some artists, they just make like hair strands really easily. I don't know how they do that. Arting good, hiatusing game bad. Yeah, I wanna finish Elden Ring in one go. basically. Because I think it might confuse some players if I leave it midway then come back to it. Yeah, this part is really tricky. I don't exactly know how to render hair. Death Stranding. What kind of game is Death Stranding? I know it's pretty popular, but I don't really know much about it. Sag. I have some unfinished games. Minecraft is one. Minecraft just makes me too relaxed and it makes me sleep basically. Can I ask a question when you say render? What exactly does it mean? That's pretty good question. So when you do coloring, basically we are fulfilling like base color like this. This is base color, and then you can add some like shades. Not like this. You know, some people add like hard shades. And this is the flat coloring, but render is to like, you know, you use a lot of stuff to give more texture to the hair basically, like all of these details. You basically render the hair. Yeah, you know, like add some like reflected color here, the shades, a darker shade, reflected color, lighting. The, this is rendering. Let me look up like a more clear-cut explanation of rendering. Matene. So in digital art, rendering is the process of taking rough digital design and refining into a more polished finished state. Yeah, so it's like you turn like basic like coloring into and give it more details. Yeah, that's called rendering. So like, what does he say? Yeah, yeah. Render is so hard, but not. Uh, it's hard because you everybody has a different method of rendering. Basically, everybody has their own preference for rendering procedures, and it's not really a good idea to directly just like you know, some people to draw and you just like follow their render. It might not suit you, you know. Yeah, you kind of need to find like the comfy spot for that. Yep. Every time you get back to it, you feel like hours of deliveries to remember how the game works. Oh yeah, Death Stranding is that delivery simulator. I remember the delivery game with monsters. Finishing touches is after rendering. Rendering is the addition of. Ah, I see. Yeah, yeah. So we have like base color, and then we do the rendering. After the rendering, we can like add like, you know, lighting, you know, add some finishing touches to it. Can make like some parts brighter, some parts darker, and then yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like it. So you put like sparkles, or you put like use some texture brush for some cool stuff like this one here. You know, like the manga spots, we can do that. And we could like add spots. This is pretty cool actually. Oh, it lags my laptop. Let's not use this brush. Sparkles are essential. Yeah, kind of like what SSJ said. It's kind of, yeah, rendering, except like rendering in 3D. A lot of the renders are like effects, physics and stuff generated by the app itself. Still rendering though. You need a drawing board. I'm using a drawing board. There's a lot of stuff that you cannot do with a mouse. For example, this is one of the my most used pen, basically. Most used brush. Oh, let me pick that brush. I couldn't find my most used brush. Oh, there we go. This brush. It's like it has hard edges, but you can like control like it's like, you know, it's size with pressure. So if you press harder, it's big, but if you release it, it becomes thin. This brush, you couldn't do that with mouse. Like if I use mouse, it's always gonna be its maximum size, because your mouse doesn't really have pressure detection. But with drawing boards and drawing pen, you can do this. Yeah, pressure sensitivity is the best thing about our drawing tablet. You suck at drawing though, sensei. Are you good? Nah, don't say that. Everybody, a lot of people suck at drawing first. My drawing was terrible back in the days. Even my sister said I made a lot of improvements. I guess the last few weeks really paid off thanks to Dusky. My Sifu, Dusky Daisuke. You're a painter? Ooh, nice. Digital is very hard for you. Yeah, digital is I would say digital is very convenient for the tools it gives you, like layers, filters, selection, uh, you know, texture brushes. A lot of these stuff, they make like digital art very convenient. Don't forget about schedule though. Yeah, Dusky, I will draw. But traditional art, I think what's best about traditional art is the feeling, you know, the texture, the pencil and stuff. I don't know how to explain it. But if you get used to the program, it's for like a digital art is very convenient. But everything is about learning. Though I'm pretty bad at like traditional art. I could just draw with a pencil. But cause I'm pretty over reliant on like I don't know, undo redo tool. I say if I were to do line art with like gel pens and stuff, fine liner, it's gonna mess up the whole art. Thank you for the luck, Dusky. Hardest part is getting, yeah. I don't know how to render. This feels way too sharp for you know, uh let me remove everything. Let me try another method. I saw like some really like outstanding VTuber model art, and I really want to learn, but I have no clue what they're doing. Yeah, you know. Do you know anything about rigging and that stuff? Oh, let me show you something. I haven't used this for a long time. Give me a second. I haven't used this for a very, very, very long time. But let me show you something. Because I wasn't really proud about it. Give me a second. 待ってね. Hold on. I forgot which one it is. It's probably this one. Oh, there we go. So, this one is a model I made for myself, like almost a year, like when I started streaming, which is like almost a year and a half, a year and 2 months ago, like 2024 June. And I really want to draw another model, cause I feel like I can do better now. You saw that yesterday's on Appy's channel. Yeah, this is my old model, but you can see like the hair is really simple, and the eyes is pretty simple. It's not very expressive. And the rigging is like certain angles like this is pretty weird. I suppose. Like if I look to the left, like the rigging is like not really not good. Like some of the hairs and stuff, it's like off place. And the some of the colors are just not good in general. Pretty pale, pretty bland, pretty boring. The hair looks very soft. I just added like what a basic like physics on the hair, and it just hangs on like this. It doesn't feel like hair, it feels bouncy. You think not being too expressive fits my style? But I wanna be cute. I want. He couldn't even laugh. Like, come on, come on. Ah, looks fluffy like your cat. But yeah, this is my old model. I drew this myself. I rigged this myself. It doesn't have animation, nothing. Yep, I'm gonna make another one. No worries. This is the only one I have, except the default ones, But the default ones, hold on, let me check. You like it? Hopefully next one will be better. If it will be better, like if you compare my current art, like the hair rendering to like this, like a lot of VTuber doesn't even need like ultra good hair to look good. I don't think people pay attention to the hair. But this is bad. Like it's okay, like it's not bad, but I don't like it. Like it's too flat. The hair is like, you know, this part, the shades and stuff, it doesn't make it look like hair. Looking into the soul, it couldn't even laugh. And look at the mouth. Like it's really hard to notice, but like the mouth, the rigging for the mouth is just such a pain. Cause I think I messed up like the mesh layer and stuff. It's well. The eyes is pretty boring as well. But I was pretty happy at the time because it was functioning, and I'm like, ooh, I actually made a functionable model. That's pretty good. It's not really expressive. I want to make my next one a lot more expressive. Yeah, but you see how far I came with art for like this whole year. The clothes is so bad. Look at this. And look at the, PNG model I have now. Like you can tell the improvement. Like look at the clothing. This one, the creases, and the PNG model I have. The pants, I don't know what's going on there. Uh, at this point I'd rather draw skirt. I don't know. But yeah, this is the previous one. It looks I don't know what it looks like. But it is a VTuber model. Some movement is better than no movement. I guess. I will just leave this one here then. If you guys don't mind, I will leave this at the corner. I haven't used this model for such a long time. The model kind of reminds me of yourself when you're a kid. The hair is super skinny. I am super skinny. And the hair, I do have this kind of hair. I mean, I don't purposely cover my eyes with it, but I can do it. Like sometimes when I wake up, it does cover my right eye. At that time, my hair was this long, but right now my hair is almost. Oh, oh! It reached my chest already. Yeah, my hair already reached my chest. That's how long my hair got. My hair has gotten. Your parents told you hated having your hair cut, so bangs were always covering your eyes. Oh, I see. I don't know. I like this kind of hairstyle where the hair covers your eyes. I like seeing the hairstyle. I don't like having the hairstyle because it covers my eyes. If it makes sense. It could be pretty meddlesome when I was like doing chores and stuff, and it's just like covering my eyes. let me pull out some references. I don't know how to render here. Maybe I'm overdoing like the lighting part, you know. Like I don't have to do it like this. Ah, maybe overthinking a lot. Maybe, but I do need like a good way to render the highlight. Also, I think the color that I picked is a bit too bright. I feel like I'm almost touching there. Like I'm almost touching like the good hair rendering area, but I'm not there yet. Like not even close, cause I don't even I'm not even sure how to make it look good. But I feel like I'm slowly closing in, kinda. I don't know. I need practice. That that's all. Art is all about practicing. Too green. Still too green. And lately I learned this trick. Desaturate, turn it grayscale, and then I can check like the locals. See if it's supposed to be that local. Darkness. Maybe sometimes if you change like the hue and saturation, you might have like that wrong impression that you're using a darker color, but it's not actually a darker color. If it was you drawing, it would put the light more to the side, coming at a 45 angle instead of a top. Yeah, my light source is technically over here. Like you can see, it's hold on. My my area of shadow is kind of like shining around this area. I know like the texture is like this. It seems like it's on the top, but uh grayscale and mirroring. Yeah, I'll keep doing that. I know the texture for now is like this, but later like when adding the finishing touch, I would like use the airbrush to like make this side brighter, and then make this side darker to make it look more completed. So something like that. Though I think I'm gonna leave the hair now because I kind of want to do eyes today. The eyes. I think I want to do the eyes for today. Actually, let me do like some render for the face as well. You didn't notice the shadow on the face, was just looking at the hair. Yeah, it's kind of. So it's too sleepy, too many typos. It's fine. I do that way too much, so you don't have to worry. It's one thing I noticed about the hair shadows is I try not to make all of them like as thick as the other. Like if the hair shadow is like if it's like far apart, right? Like this, it's like far apart for me. It means like the hair is like not sticking to your head. It's like it's floating on your head. That's why the shadow is like has a range because s- it's not still like it's not land uh, it's not sticking to your face basically. And if it's sticking to your face like uh this is basically just how thick it is. It's just that the shading is basically just how thick it is. If it's like a bit the shadow is a bit more offset, it's like it's not directly on my face. Lately I noticed this, like before this I'm used to just putting all the shadows at the same like range, same thickness. And then you slowly realize that art learning art is almost like you need a lot of biology like uh knowledge as well, I suppose. It doesn't, you don't need them. Like I've seen artists that know nothing about like anatomy and stuff, but they still do fantastic arts. But I think it's good if you learn them. It will help if you have the time. Of course. Yeah. You forgot most of anatomy. I don't even know proper anatomy. I really want to learn, but I feel like I've been skipping steps way too much lately. I wanna focus on doing the head first. Once I perfected it, then I'll slowly move on to other stuff. A while ago, I was getting like really impatient, and I tried to, I really want the result, and I didn't use reference a lot of stuff, and it kind of it's not pretty. It's not good to do that, basically. Like I've seen that guy, like if you just draw yourself, if you have the image in your head, you make it out, you get to like master it quicker. But I can't really. I tried that, it doesn't really work for me personally. So I think getting references and like following them so you know what you're supposed to do. You do that first. When you get more comfortable, then you do your own thing. I'm impatient. No, it's not. How should I say? I guess I am a bit. I don't know. My patience is really weird in some. Say like, when I play Celeste, I get stuck on a screen for like 10 hours on a stream, and I still don't really feel like impatient or anything. But say if I don't know, for something I like, it's not like impatient, but I really want to get the result quick. I guess it is impatience. Yeah. I want to be good quick, and yeah, you know that's not how to be good quick. Okay, this looks horrendous. You know the feeling a few times it can work. Yeah, I have a feeling like I want to do this right now. I want to do this right now. I want to get good quick. Mm, yeah, learn the hard way that actually makes you slower. Yep, yep. You better do it through the proper step. I mean I'm holding up rather decently, I think. I think art wise I'm already confident enough to say my art is decent-ish. I wouldn't say my art is bad anymore. But I still feel like you could definitely keep improving, you know. Who could have imagined? This started out as a hobby, but look at how far we've came. Initially, I bought the tablet. Yeah, I kind of want to do art, but I also want to like play also traditional, and I ended up doing art more than playing also traditional. Not that I don't like also traditional, but I changed computer and I'm really lazy to set up my tablet again, reconfigure the tablet and stuff for also. Bro is cooking. Oh no, the nose part looks weird. Hold on, let me fix that. Hmm. The nose part looks a bit off. It might be because I drew the nose at like a wrong place. Or maybe it's cause I haven't completely understand the anatomy yet. Yeah, I think this part is like detached. Uh, it's too late to fix that though. Yeah, like this looks weird. This looks weird. So I guess we can salvage it by doing this. Zoe mentioned, well, not since since not Appy streams, they're gonna feel about editing, listening to her all day again. Good luck on the editing, SSJ. Thank you for coming. She's not streaming for today and tomorrow because she's back at her mother's house. So I don't know. Be patient. She'll be back in a couple of days. She'll be back on Sunday. Wonder what will she'll stream. I'm really I think I overuse this kind of shading for face. Like I tend to do this a lot. Wait, does Zoe not have? Does Zoe's son not have nose? Does she not has nose? Does she not have nose? Grammar, English is hard. Don't really have tenses, plural forms in Chinese. It's you know mistakes. let's see. And by the way, tomorrow at like 1 p.m. my time, 2 p.m. JST, 1 p.m. GMT plus that 8. I'm gonna be doing a little collab with Hasby at like I don't know, at Castle Crushes. How do I draw the hair? Hi, Money Monkey. How do I draw this hair? You mean the color or just the line art? So I draw the longer bang first, and then I draw the rest of the hair. Line art. For me, I think lately I've been doing line art that's like. So hold on. I basically do like hold on, let me. I draw like a guideline like this, so I want the shape of my hair to be like around this shape. Like I want this to be my shape of the hair, and then I use the guideline at the bottom. I give it some transparency, and then I use it as reference, and then I kind of draw on top of it. But like I try to add a lot of strands, like at the bottom I like do something like this, give it more strands, give it like a bit more textures to look more like hair. You don't just leave it like a piece of cloth over there. So I do like on the top connect to the bottom. You need to see like there's like, you know, a lot of hairs, and then sometimes another hair that's on the bottom of this strands of hair, something like that. That's how I draw the line. But a lot of people don't really do that. You can just draw like this, and then something like this. It works too. Like you don't need it to have that many like strands. You can do this as well. You can figure out hair. Hair is really difficult, but like hold on. Let me see if I can do hair anime. Uh Digital art. There are some guides. There are a lot of ways to do hair. There's not like my hair is, I'm just testing out. Like I'm pretty bad at hair as well. I'm just like I'm still in the process of learning how to render hair. There's a lot of different methods to draw hairs. Like hair like this is also correct, right? Like this guide I just saw. Like this guy that I just saw, it's hold on. There's a lot of way to draw hair. There's no like right or wrong, as long as you get what you want. Like this one. This is also a way to do hair. You could like base color, and then you add like airbrush, gives it a bit texture, like lighting. Then you add like the bottom texture, and then you use like other brushes to add like do some cell shading, and then you add some highlights on it. This is also a way to do hair, and like the way, you know, unlike mine, they don't really have a lot of strands. Like they don't need that. And yeah, you don't really need to draw that many strands, but like there's point is there is a lot of different like methods to like draw hair. So you can like learn from a person first. You can like follow them, but I feel like eventually you'll have to start finding what's like suitable for your art style. Like I think you need to like find your own way to draw certain stuff, do certain render. Because I think like a lot of like rendering methods. I think a lot of artists have different rendering methods. That they discover for themselves. Oh my god, my tongue is tied. Yeah, don't feel discouraged. Keep practicing, and one day you'll find what's suitable for you. Also, thank you for popping in. I'm just doing some art. Oh, damn it! What the hell is this? There we go. For the render, you could apply like the knowledge you have, the shadings, reflected lights, something like that. I'm still experimenting. Like this hair is good. It's not finished yet because I haven't had add the highlight because of how many strands I drew on the hair. I need to like render it in like a different way. And I haven't find the right way to render it yet. So right now it's just like a placeholder. It's missing some like shades on it. Not shades. Highlights. Uh, the really hard hard light, I guess. Also, some people when rendering hair, they prefer to like the one just now. And mine, we do like this textures, like we do the airbrush first after the base, and then we add the shades. Some people do the shade first, then give a bit more details, then and texture the airbrush at the very end. It works. Which depends on which one you prefer. Man, I love that sort of music so much. It's so good. Huge Deltarune fan. This should be fine. Then I'm gonna add some reflected lighting. So it should be around this color, brighter. It's near here. see, saturated. It's darker, so it's not right. Because we know it has to not be darker. Okay, let's do this. It's blue reflection because the hair is here. So I'm giving it blue reflected light. Where is VIP redeem? Ah, I'm still thinking about VIP redeem. 200k maybe? I do have a, I know, custom profile pic redeem. Yeah, I don't know who can redeem that. And I don't even know if I can do like a good profile picture, but somebody gave me this banger idea a while ago. But yeah, maybe I should add that sometime, one day, when I have the time. 200k. I mean, you're a VIP for a reason, you know? Couldn't make it too cheap. You need to pay the price. Okay, let's see the mouth. This is a bit too dark. Give it some opacity. Okay, that I feel like the lips is too obvious. I want to make it more subtle. Hi Toucan, hello. Hi hi. How are you doing? How is your day? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. I mean, I saw you in Appy's chat, but yep. How are you doing? I hope all is well. We're doing some art today. We're doing random art, like as like a little, you know, practice. So I guess for the lips, we do something like this. I'm never really like into drawing lips and stuff. I like the very You know, like the anime style, lipless, noseless. I like that. But I feel like if I add like lips, it gives it a more like completion like feeling. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. You've been locking on some art too. Nice. This is looking good. Thank you. Yeah, this is like some practice. So. I like what I did with the lips though. It looks pretty good. I hope art is going well for you too, Ken. I'm probably gonna stop at the third hour mark because I might have to go get food. Yep. So. Need to get dinner. Hello, Raw. Hello. How are you doing today? Oh, this is not a mouth. This is lips. Hello, Raw. How are you doing? I'm just doing some art practice. Good and bad because you're sick. Oh, I hope you get better soon. Is it bad? Have you remembered to rest and hydrate? Take care of yourself. Getting sick is awful. I I I I hate getting sick. I hope you'll get well soon though. Real soon. Also, I sure you recognize these musics. Thank you. No, I really hope you get well soon. I can't wait for the next chapter of Deltarune. Oh, I'm pretty sure when the day comes, it's. I know, spoiler alerts. I like to stream the game, but spoilers. I'm gonna stream it like a bit late, like maybe 1 week or 2 weeks late. On purpose. So that I can avoid accidentally spoiling people. Cause I wanna play Deltarune with like chatters, discussions and stuff. Instead of you playing it once, then looking at the secrets, you'll try to find them on your own. Yeah, that's. But there are some secrets that I just couldn't find out on my own. So sometimes it's like after playing the game and I thought like, yeah, I think I got most stuff. And when I look at some YouTube videos, I just realized, well, I did not know this. Like the Chris piano playing during in like the Noel's mansion, the holidays mansion, like Chris piano. I really like that. That little section. A concert not for you. The OSTs are not in the OST list. I think that's one of the greatest thing in there, in that chapter. Hello, ending. Hi, how are you doing?
You're not you when you're hungry.
I'm just doing some practice art. I don't know how to draw teeth. Now that now that it's a thing, I just realized how bland this whole thing looks. Hi, hello. How are you doing today? Biting? Are you eating? Why nothing models? Why both models? So a while ago, somebody asked me if I know how to rig, so I kind of showed them about my old model, and I just put it on screen now. I can't wait for me to lock the hell in and actually finish my second model. I'm gonna try to make it better. I don't know how to rig better because I've only rigged once. And I don't really know how to practice rigging without like anything to practice on. So I guess it's like a time of patience and you know I'll see what I can do. I mean, there's always something we can do. I like what I did with the lips though. Pretty peachy, juicy, kinda. It's cute. Thank you, ending. I still have like a little bit to render on the hair though. You know, the lightings, I haven't added that yet because like I drew my hair in such a complicated fashion. Like I tried to add more strength to give it more hair texture, but now it just makes me confused as to how I'm gonna render this piece of hair now. I'll figure something out though. No worries. There is always a way. Hold on, let me switch my lo-fi playlist. I like my Vocaloid songs. You gotta go get some rest. See you later. I hope you get better soon. Go get some rest. Go lay down. Go drink some water. Hydrate. And get some good rest, man. I hope the sickness goes away soon. Bye, Raw. Get well soon. Bye bye. Okay, now let's draw the eye. Eyes. Base. Yahoo! Konbanwa, Taski. Okaeri. Okaeri. How did uh how did how did it go? Tadaima okaeri. How is art? Uh I'm still figuring out how to render the the lighting portions, so the lighting part. So I moved on to face. I like what I like how I did what I did with the lips though. I like what I did here. Yeah, having trouble there. Yeah, I did a lot of strands, and now I'm pretty confused as to how I'm supposed to render it now. Maybe it's opacity changes, and it's not. It's more like how should I position the lighting? Like usually it's like this. You can try cubes, you can try ovals, you can try lines, and I don't know which one is suitable here because I do a lot of strands and it kind of makes it more complicating. And even the color picking part is pretty tricky, I would say. So I'll see how to like make it look better. So I moved on to the face. The look at the lips. I never really liked lips though, but I kind of like what I did here. It makes it look less bland, I suppose. It makes it look more human. And then there's some reflected lighting here. I think I've been using that a bit too much lately. I can't wait for my song list I can't wait to finish adding my song list, so you know I could start doing karaoke more. It's not like I mean I kind of want to do like freely for people to freely request songs, but I realize like a lot of the songs and people request I don't even know them because I'm too much of a weeaboo. A lot of my songs preferences are just Vocaloids, not even anime, just Vocaloid. Thank you for the snooze, Dusky. Thank you. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you, Dusky. What if I do a little bit of singing before we leave later? But my throat's feeling a bit weird though. I mean, we can try. We can sing like a Mumei and then leave. Sure, it's up to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, yep, yep. So I'm considering. I haven't sang in a while. I hope it doesn't scare people away. Man, I wish I'm a better singer. Vital choco decoration. Vital choco decoration. This song is pretty popular. I don't know why it's popular. I don't know the history of why it's popular, but it's pretty popular on TikTok a while ago, and I don't even use TikTok. Maybe it's like used for short edits. Oh, I can actually see what's taking up my RAM. Layers 1.7, projections 567 megabytes, instant preview 585 megabytes. Layers took 1.7, huh? It's not even that many layers though. Huh. Yeah, I guess it's a lot of layers. Okay, the local seems correct. Oh. Oh. Image and then properties, and then you can see how many layers. Oh, what? Hold on. Chotomate. Oh no. There we go. This is the shade and this is the base. Image properties. I have 39 layers. Nine. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Part 1 2.8 gigabytes? No idea. It just suddenly becomes. Maybe it's cause of the size. I have 7,000 times 5,000 for the dimension. Maybe that's why. Oh, this song is so nostalgic. It's one of the earliest. Myakochi! What? Hey, what's wrong? Did I do something wrong? Hai Miyakochi. Konbanwa. 7,000. Yeah, I chose just a slightly larger dimension, you know. Also, hi, how are you doing? Rather use 600 times 600. Ah. That's for emotes. Ah. And this one is for practice. So, you know. Also, uh, I think Dusky also used pretty huge canvas as well. I think he used bigger. I'm not sure though. Dusky, how big is your canvas usually? 5K times 5K? Ah, I see. You've been here since I started. Minecraft, how did Minecraft go? I hope it went well. Bad, cause bad internet, it keeps crashing. Oh, wait, it just crashes? It's not like... Do you get disconnected from the server or does the game just crashes? Disconnect? Ah, I see, I see. なるほど. Then I hope it gets fixed. Is it like... Has your internet been bad for a long time now, or is it like uh is it just today? It's gonna be bad when most people are at home. Ah, I see. That makes sense. I think it happened to me a while ago, but I think they say it's like some other issues too, not just because people are coming back from. I mean, my internet today is pretty well. It's not crashing or anything. I guess it's since it's night, a lot of watching corn. Damn. Yeah, people do be like that, huh? And that sucks. Wait, what time is it for you? Oh, you're in Japan, right? So it's 10:52. Ah, I see. Have I tried Raven's brush things? Yeah. Yeah. You really like it because you can wing the eyelashes. Ah. Oh yeah. You can do that. Yeah, 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 yeah. I haven't tried that yet, unfortunately. Not really. But I think it can be useful for quite a lot of stuff. Yeah, I know this song. It was Vold. So did I see what Raven drew? Oh yeah, the I know the tarot card thing, right? No. Hold on. Let me check. Now you pique my interest. Okay, I regret it. I regret my life choices. I regret my life choices. What the frick is Raven doing? What the hell? Why would he do that? Why? I swear that's weird. That's really weird. It's not even like funny. It's just it's just weird. You're wheezing? I'm not wheezing. It's weird. It's disgusting. Bro, somebody should talk with Raven. What is what? And he told me, oh, thank you, Miyoko, for informing me. That is his way of retaliation. Not like that. That is awful. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. Toucan, don't look. It's bad. It's bad, Toucan. Don't look. It's Raven. No, Dusky, don't look. I mean, I mean, I don't think you can just say, yeah, it's Raven. What do you expect? I feel like I don't know. I think that is the second like per Pergante art he made already, bro. The first one, like, I mean, he and Choco Star seems pretty close, and even Choco Star made like a comment on it. I guess she finds it funny. I don't know about this one though, man. I think this is getting a bit far. Yeah, but Milko, can you save our Raven? Uh, can you save our community crow? You can save, but there's no one saving. You respect the hustle though, because he just drew it out of the blue. I don't I mean, I don't know. It's so weird. I can't say I respect it at all. No, I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, it's impressive he can just draw that, but I don't respect it. It feels wrong. It feels so wrong. I'm gonna go consult our community crow. Eh, man, I never liked art like that. I feel like that's borderline against the rule. Exactly, that's you're not saying it's impressive because you draw the Brigante. Yeah, I know what you meant. That's the only thing I think is impressive. It's like he can draw that so quickly. Like it's also a pretty good art if it's not for the context. But like why? He can throw something else. There's a lot of other ways than that to retaliate, man. Come on. Come on. Raven. 3 or 4 hours. Ret- By the way, what kind of retaliation though? Yeah. I don't know. I never liked, you know, I never liked drawings like that. It feels so wrong to draw that. Also, look at his layer groups. He's just drawing a line art. Why is there 9 layers? What? Pretty sure he draw those of people he's close with. It still feels wrong. Like I would never draw my friends and it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. Hopefully, yeah. I don't know, man. I hope Appy doesn't seize it. I don't know what she will feel, and either if she feels good or bad, I don't want her to comment on it. If she say she likes it, I don't know. People might get weird, and I don't know. I don't know. This is so vexing. I mean, it's not really technically my thing, man. I'm gonna I'm gonna uh even if there was hiccups that time. She's got in a lot of trouble lately. Glad she had fun with Alara. Yeah, so she had fun with Alara. That collab is awesome. Alara is also really cool. She's so a pro streamer. Lately I just knew, like I heard from like Dusty, like Lara has been like a consistent epi like viewer since I don't know, since she played Elden Ring, which is pretty cool. They can match each other's energy. I know. I want somebody like that. I need somebody that can match. They can read. They can. You know. I want to unleash some energy. I want to be unhinged once or twice. You wanted to hit Appy when they were chatting because of the toothbrush. She asks that to everybody, man. It's just an Appy thing, honestly. No big deal. No biggie. It's just an Appy trait. The toothbrush. It immediately woke you up. One of her quirks. One of her personality traits now. She is a very quirky fella. And that I can't deny. And I'm so glad I suddenly got raided into Appy's I know Appy's stream while she's like streaming I know Elden Ring. And she was like screaming a lot and I'm like oh, this looks pretty fun. You let me stay. I I think Appy is one of the very few like raids that I actually stayed. I don't know, she has that energy and that like funny. She's funny and like the level of funny she achieves is it's on. I dare say it's like on there with like the big streamers. She's super funny. Her chat is pretty fun. Her chat is a roller coaster. But yeah, her chat is pretty fun. We have some cool people lately. Dusky, Miyoko, SSJ. Even has Japanese viewers now. Shinari-san is pretty cool. Just raided her randomly, but actually stuck long. It'll do still be in the other stream where you mod, but still. We reached the 3 hours mark already. Huh. Well, it's 10 p.m. I suppose I shall go grab, I know. I suppose should go grab dinner and stuff. I'm gonna yap for a while before I go though. You're happy to see Chinari? Yeah! And I know seeing other languages pop out is so fun. You don't really see that in most chats, because most chat only speaks English. But like, seeing like other languages pops out is so fun. Like Japanese. Japanese is one of the few that is extra funny to me. Cause because of how weeaboo I am, I can read most like hiragana, katakanas. And then because I'm Chinese, I can read the kanjis in Chinese ways. And then I just like read out the sentence and proceeds to have zero clue about what they are saying. It's just extra funny. That being said, that's like 2 more weeks until my new semester begins, and then I'll finally have my first, I don't know, JP course. So I waive my English course this, so I don't need to take English. Instead, I can like replace English courses with other languages. So and I chose Japanese. Nice. It feels so boring learning English because the English courses here is it's like high school level, and you know, it feels like I'm learning the same thing again. I know my English isn't perfect, but I feel like I'm not learning anything new there. I want to learn stuff. It's a university. It's better than like going to some Japanese lessons tuition center. I could just take it as a course. I can get the scores, the credits as well. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then I can learn Japanese. Join us. 一緒に日本語勉強. No, Dusky, I told you. Once I know how to speak Japanese, I'm not speaking English in episode. I want to speak purely Japanese. Cause I want to get more like I want to try to like you know, get more Japanese viewers in, so to establish like a, you know, bilingual chat kind of situation. I right now it's still mainly English, and only Chinari-san. Sometimes Kaka-sama is in here, and he also speaks Japanese too. But it's mainly still English, but I feel like once we have like both languages, it's gonna be really interesting to see. Like it's gonna be really fun. There's gonna be like two sides of the community, and Appy is probably gonna speak more Japanese too. And speaking Japanese, like even if I don't understand Japanese itself, it always sounds, you know, chill. It sounds very. It's just very nice to listen to the language. It's just very nice to listen to. Like even if I don't understand the language, it sounds like it's like it just sounds nice. It sounds polite and stuff. Like it's not just anime voice acting. It's just listening to Japanese people speak in general. I don't know why, but I really like them speaking the language. I can't comment on my own language because I use it. I use it way too much. But like as like a person who doesn't know Japanese, I'm hearing people speak Japanese sounds so, you know, soothing. It makes, I don't know. It sounds good. And there's also like Korean, and it's like they sound more harsh. They sound more mean. They sound more rude. But it's also like pretty good in their own way. It sounds a bit wild, high energy kind of thing. I also like that. Maybe after Japanese, I might look into Korean a bit. You know, I think about it. You haven't used your Japanese outside of work. Miyoko, use it in Appy's chat. Also, Miyoko, 日本語教えて。頼む。日本語教えて。Dual Gen, Single Sky, Frozen Sky, hello, Triple. Yeah, that's three of us. Triple. Nah, sure. 日本語教えて。ありがとう。ありがとう。先輩。I like how when I read Romaji, I read it in Malay. Like A, E, I, O, U. It's Malay. Except Malays, the E in Malay can be pronounced as and It's pretty interesting. But it's mostly A, E, I, O, U. Kind of like, you know, so I read like the vowels in Japanese. A, E, I, O, U. Shippo. Urgent. Wait. I almost did it again. I saw the roll. I'm not giving up on you. You, Frozen. You don't want to talk Japanese there? You have a hard time typing kanji because you barely know them. Uh, if I have a question to like Japanese people in general. If say when you're gonna type kanji and you just type like either katakana or hiragana, is it fine? Or do you have to like type in like uh kanji for people to understand the whole context? But I feel like for native it should be fine, right? I know some people, like I've seen some Hololive streams, they just type purely in like Romaji and it's like all stick together even. Like there's no spacing and they still can understand it. So I'm guessing you don't have to type the kanji, right? You just need the sound basically. You rarely use kanji, but yeah. Naruhodo. Yuva. What's wrong, Yuva? I didn't get rickrolled. I did not. Nope. I saved myself at the last second. You mean I'm not giving up and you're not gonna fall? I guess I kind of fell for it at the very beginning. Pretty much what I said. Ah, naruhodo. And then there's Chinese. Sometimes when people just type like, you know, in the pinyin, just type pinyin in a straight sentence, I can kind of read it, but it's sometimes it's difficult for people to actually read it because like I feel like we have less pronunciation honestly compared to, is it? How many pronunciation do we have? No, I don't think so, but I know a lot of words, you know, how should I say this? A lot of the characters shares the same like pronunciation in Chinese. And we only have like one pronunciation for like each character. Sometimes kanji there's like multiple hiragana together. But in Chinese it's just like that one pronunciation for that character. And even that character has multiple pronunciations sometimes. The reason Japanese people react after reading the whole text is because of that, because there are kanjis that sound the same. How you use them in the sentence, you immediately tell the kanji what they meant. Ah, so. It's not fun when you can't feel the betrayal. Oh, Frozen, I felt so betrayed. Oh, how dare you not give up on me? How dare you not desert me? How dare you not making me cry and not saying goodbye? You make me sad. I feel betrayed. Nice acting. Should I, should I be more sincere about being betrayed? I'm so sorry. How could you? Go man, I'll seize this action. If you can, I can hurt you. No, I want to get punched by a Super Saiyan. I will die. For example, hi. Also, welcome back, Bargain. We are at the point of ending. Wait, I'm just yapping for a while before it actually ends. Guys, do you know that's the thing I want to share? For the past 2 days, I accidentally skipped breakfast and lunch, so I only had dinner. You meant emotionally, but either way, it's. No, don't do that. Kami ga kita. You can tell it meant God. But if I say kami wa kita, you say a pet paper. What is kita? Omoshiroi. Yeah, I understand what you mean because it's the same case in Chinese. Like the same kanji can has multiple pronunciation. Or like different kanjis can have the same pronunciation. It's the same for I don't know Chinese as well. You've been the whole time. Aww, SSJ. Kami ga kita. God came. Kami wo kita. Cut the paper. What? Watashi ga kita. Wait, how does All Might say it again? I don't remember. Watashi ga kita. Ore ga kita. I don't remember which watashi ga kita. Okay, so he does use watashi. He always looks like he uses ore. There's so many pronunciation, no, not pronunciation, pronouns. And lately I just realized like some of the pronouns, like ore, I know ore has always been in Chinese, like the same kanji in Chinese. It is pronounced an, but it's rarely used nowadays. It's only used in like, it's mostly seen in like shows nowadays. Like Wukong used an, which is like the Chinese version of ore. And sometimes the show they are in like rural areas, and some farmers also say that, but I don't really hear anybody use that. And lately I just realized even boku was also a Chinese pronoun, and I'm actually really surprised about that because I did not know. I did not know we used to use boku, but it's like a really really long time ago. We don't use that anymore. It's like back in the dynasties era when people write letters, we use the kanji boku for I as well, in a more respectful manner, I suppose. But I don't see anybody use that anymore. So, anybody in chat is interested in learning Chinese? Japanese originated in China. It makes sense that it was some old words like that. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, I think like some words. Oh yeah, like Seisha. If I'm not wrong, that's also a first person pronouns, but I don't think people actually use that, right? Is it Seisha? I don't know. Hold on, let me type the word. Uh, in I don't know. Is this a thing in Japanese? Can anybody confirm? Is this also a pronoun in Japanese? How do you say "What's up, my homie"? I think the closest like for for like Chinese internets, like people, the streamers kind of speech is uh uh I think it's 家人们, which is like family, and like I honestly don't know. 家人们, 你好. I don't know. What is the letter art? That is character. We're going back there again. We just had this conversation offline too. You don't know. 你好. Oh, and yoroshiku is 请多多指教, and uh yeah. His keyboard might be broken or something. よろしくお願いします. We went to politics. I don't even remember the politics we talked about. I remember the history part though. It's pretty cool. Like ramen. Ramen came from. Apparently, ramen originates from China. In China, it's lamian. It even sounds similar. It's even the same kanji, which means like La is like stretching, mian is noodle, ramen. You know, you make the noodle from the dough, you stretch them, handmade noodles, kinda. You know, makes sense, right? Make a convo is like that, always a treat. So. Oh yeah, kimi. Kimi is also used in like the dynasty eras when they write letters. Kimi, like the kanji kimi. It's Jun in like in Chinese it's Jun. Kimi. We don't say that. I think now like it's when people are drunk. Nowadays Chinese has like less and less pronouns. Like for the first person pronouns is 我, which means me, I, you know. I is 我. And you is 你. There's no like more pronouns for that. And then like third person pronouns, all of them is 他, like the object. And we're learning Chinese in Twitch. You know, like for objects, females and males, they have different characters, but they all pronounced the same way, 他. So it's when I first spoke English, it was, even now it's always easy for me to slip up and use the wrong pronouns because we're not used to having pronouns in Chinese. We're not having pronouns, but more like all the pronouns are pronounced the same way. It makes me kind of hard to like adapt to English, you know, the pronouns thingy. Yeah, kind of like that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yep. We did quite a bit of yapping. I like the yaps. I always appreciate the yaps. You know, guys, I think I should I know. I think I should start a raid now. I should probably get dinner. Japanese is everyone's language on Twitch apparently. You need to yap. Yapping is healthy. Yapping is good. Who should we raid? What should we raid Ichigo-san? We haven't raided Ichigo-san yet. Ichigo boss. Yeah, let's raid Ichigo boss. The boss of my boss, kinda. You gonna yap later? Offline? Maybe? Boss-sama. I don't know how referring to people as Sama. Like, I don't know how they would feel if we refer to them as Sama. Do people really say that nowadays? I don't think so, right? I don't think people say Sama anymore, right? That is for like royalty or something. Or maybe God, yeah, Kami-sama. Kami-sama is still a thing. No, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. Unless it's in anime. You do it as a joke. Ichigo likes it, Zoe hates it. Zoe feels more like the, you know, straightforward, open kind of personality. It's the let's be casual and don't use like honorifics kind of personality. The really like, how do you say it in English? 爽快. It's a really, I don't know, straightforward. Yeah, I think that's the best word for it, straightforward. On my emotion, that is not how you greet somebody. He likes to go with just Zoe. Yeah. Usually I say san for like Japanese people, but yeah, I get that somebody doesn't really like honorifics now. No. Oh wait, Ray's going to the bye.